Today we're going to take you to the Legasea Aquarium. This aquarium is located in Utica, Michigan, and there's a lot of sad history behind this aquarium, and I'm about to tell you the story. So let's take you back to the beginning. Across the road there is the Reptarium, which was the original dream for a man named Brian Barczyk and his wife Lori. Starting the Reptarium years ago, the popular attraction doubled in size in 2020. The Reptarium kept growing and growing, so the owner Brian decided to go ahead and buy the building across the street, which was a 3,000 square foot building, which is plenty enough space to do the new Legasea Aquarium that he always dreamed of doing. So before they even were able to start working on this building to overhaul it into an aquarium, because prior it was a resale shop, so they had a lot of work to do. Shortly after purchasing the building, Brian was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. It wasn't a great diagnosis for him, as they could not operate and they didn't give him much time to live. Now, the Reptarium did have a YouTube page that they documented everything that happened with these animals, the feedings, the mishaps, everything you could think of. Once the story got out about Brian's cancer, it was a heartbreaking story, and Brian's channel quickly soared to over 5 million subscribers. And it still grows today because his wife Lori keeps it active with all of the new stuff going on. I can't forget to mention all of the great employees that work here. They are all very experienced and care so much about these animals. So by this time, the Reptarium had already been open for 5 years, and it was growing in popularity. So they were really working hard to get the Legasea open. But Brian did pass away, and once that happened, the donations started flying in. And that was during the time where COVID was having issues getting us the supplies that we needed. So that's what took this so long. Otherwise, he might have made this. But I gotta tell you, his wife took over the reins and she has done a wonderful job. This right here is Blondie. This is the most beautiful snake, and I don't like snakes, let me tell you. But this is a beautiful snake. The color is just unreal, and yellow is one of my favorite colors. Brian was a reptile expert and a social media personality. And he said his life's mission was to get people to love wildlife. So the Reptarium was open, like I said, for 5 years. It stood in a small shopping plaza, and it was the only interactive reptile zoo of its kind, especially in our area, because I live not too far from this. This is Salt, one of the albino American gators, and he was pretty cool. So this was the kind of strange gecko. I don't know if it's a gecko or what it was, but this lizard was blue and yellow and had a little bit of green on the top. I've never seen anything like it. So this zoo is interactive for the most part. They do bring out animals for you to pet and take pictures with. This right here is the world's largest rat, and you are able to go right into that area and pet him. This is one of my shorts because I have never seen a two-headed turtle. I just can't believe it. It was the coolest thing ever. They have a lot of cool animals, some unique animals in here, and it is just such a neat place. They have hundreds of different kind of lizards and spiders and snakes. And this right here is a iguana, and he was huge. So this spin shot kind of gives you an idea how everything is set up, and everybody has their own little cages, And they keep everything super clean, so that way you're able to look through. And of course, I got to do my Shanster spin shot. This here Asian water monitor behind me named Elvis, I think he wanted to eat me. And it's my son Steven there. And if I only had this much energy as this armadillo. So back to Brian's story. The plan for this aquarium was actually born about 20 years ago. Brian said it was all baby steps, and they opened the reptarium and gave team confidence to expand. And when the building across the street went up for sale, he knew it was time to take a chance on his lifelong dream, building an aquarium. So with the opening of the Legasea Aquarium, Metro Detroit just got a lot more fun for animal lovers. The 30,000 square foot facility is a dream come true for Brian, who passionately brought to life and finished by his wife, Lori, who is co-founder and CEO, and his best friend, Steve, who is a co-founder, and the amazing community of millions of followers that rallied together after Brian passed from pancreatic cancer in January of 2024. So that was the lizard and snake and alligator part of this aquarium. Walking through the doors into a dark area, all of a sudden a big aquarium opens up, and that is what's going to be in part 2. And they have some amazing fish that I've never ever even seen before. These right here are my favorite fish. They are so vibrant and beautiful, and they follow your finger around. So stay tuned for part 2. I hope you enjoyed my video, part 1 today of the Legasea Aquarium and the history behind it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And remember, it is up to you to make it fun and make it yours. We'll see you the next time.